Hello, and today you find me at King Street in Melksham, and behind me here I have this fantastic 4 to 5 bedroom, very big and very deceptively large, spacious family home. So this is semi-detached. It is a gorgeous property with lots of character and features in there, lots of period features with some original glass and fireplaces, but yet it's had some modern touches put in. So we have an enormous bathroom with a roll-top bath, yet we have a beautiful large kitchen diner family with those fantastic bifolds off them into this wonderful garden. And this garden is much bigger than you're seeing in shot, by the way, so tune into the later part of the video to get a more of a guided tour. On top of that, we have a double garage, but before we take you anywhere around this area, let's take you inside and show you a little bit more. They come in through the front door. The first thing that strikes you is the amount of space we have. What an enormous hallway. We've got enough room in here for a piano, and then we've also got lots of space for storage and decoration and pictures. I mean, this is such a grand open space. Really lovely size and reflects what we're going to see now in the rest of the house. As I just walk down the end, just to give you a view, we've got a huge section under the stairs here as well. And then we've also got a little door just to the left here where a downstairs loo has been fitted as well. But before I take you into the back there, and you've got a little sneaky glimpse of the kitchen, I'm going to take you through the living spaces first. So lots of original features in here. We've got lots of height in the ceilings. I mean, really good high ceilings all the way through. Let's take you through into the first of 2 reception rooms, and this with its strip floorboards, absolutely beautiful character living room with a stunning fireplace, probably original, with a marble surround, beautiful Victorian tiles in there, lovely open fireplace with the hearth and everything here. And then as I just spin back round and show you that we've got the really large big bay window out towards the front as well. Now all the windows have been double glazed, so bonus of this one is it isn't listed, so therefore you can make some changes, and as a result, although we are on King Street in Melksham and we have got the road out the front, it is still actually very quiet, which is great. So let's take you through now to the second of the reception rooms, and as I come down the hallway and turn to the right, we have yet another really good sized living room. So this could be a formal dining room. This would make an absolutely perfect playroom, kids room, even a study if you wanted to have a work from home space. This would make an amazing space here. Again, you've got the fireplace there, and you've got the double glazed windows out the back, but this time looking out over what is a really pretty garden to the rear. And a really good sized room. Again, like we say, lots of different uses for this. Nice to have a his and hers living room sometimes when somebody wants to watch, say, bike racing and the other person doesn't. As we come through, you'll see one of what was maybe one of the other entrance doors at one point. So you've got the lovely old, again, potentially Victorian tiles here, with the doorway that's a double glazed door that's been fitted into the side. So that's access from the side is available as well. Just panning back to show you again the door through to the downstairs cloakroom, and then a nice curved archway, open plan through to this beautifully refitted kitchen. So we've got these lovely stone effect tiles all the way through, more than enough room in here for a dining room. So hey, why would you use that second reception room as a formal dining room? This is plenty big enough. You've got a plumbed in American style fridge freezer, which potentially can stay with the property as well. And then a completely refitted kitchen with a really nice feel about it. So it's got the kind of nice oak finish style units. You've got a built-in dishwasher, you've got the double oven just over to the side with a hob above, and then you've got lots of cupboards around as well, along with a fantastic sink with one of those amazing spray hose type taps. Then we have these beautiful bifold doors which will slide open on nice warm days, and you can spill out onto that amazing garden, which I will show you shortly. But just to pan back round, give you a view from this side. So there are some very good areas of storage in here, and what I will say is you might be wondering where the washing machine and the tumble dryer are. Well, let's just take you back through. And I might have just called this the cloakroom because already there's so many doors I'm getting confused, but we have a utility cupboard. So it comes complete with washing machine and tumble dryer, potentially up for negotiation if somebody wanted them because they're all plumbed in and ready to go. But that is just a fantastic place to have your utility space. So all the noise is tucked away and shut into that cupboard. And then, like I say, this huge kitchen breakfast, almost could have a sofa in here as well if you really wanted to. It's such a good size. So that's the downstairs. And as you can see, a much, much bigger accommodation than you perhaps would have expected. So let's just take you upstairs now and show you what we have to offer from the 4 bedrooms as well. As I come to the top of the stairs, you can see we've got a lovely window throwing in lots of light onto this large landing area. But as I just pan round, I just want to show you what a huge galleried landing we have got here, and lots more space as you would expect from the size of the downstairs. So first off, I'm going to take you through into this first room. Now you might be mistaken in thinking this is going to be a bedroom, but it's not. It is actually a huge bathroom. So really lovely size space. I mean, I don't think I've seen a bathroom this big in such a long time. We've got a fantastic amount of storage across the back there. So triple wardrobe essentially, but housing in there. You've got the hot water tank and you've got lots and lots of shelving in there as well. So really fantastic size airing cupboard and store there. Then we've got the built-in shower cubicle. Little vanity unit with a basin, which is very pretty, and then of course the toilet. But as I pan round and just step back into this corner, you'll see that we also have roll top bath, which almost looks a bit dwarfed in the size of the room, because as you can imagine, roll tops are very good size. We've got a heated towel rail, and then we also have another much larger vanity unit over this side. So an absolutely enormous room with tons of extra space and lots of light again from the window. So really, really big bathroom. As we come along the landing, the first 3 bedrooms for this property are on the first floor, and the first one I'm going to turn into is one of the bigger ones on this level. Now this is actually a really good sized double bedroom, absolutely enormous. What I will say is that this potentially could be your master bedroom. You've got a lovely big window overlooking the garden at the back. You've got lots of storage built in just underneath the stairs which go up to the upstairs. Subject to getting plumbing in there, you could potentially extend that a little and make that into an ensuite section. And then we do have, as you'll find in 2 of the rooms at least, maybe 3, that we've got a little sink in the corner, but useful to have nevertheless, but you could easily take those out if you didn't want them in the room, cap the plumbing off. But this is a really lovely room with the nice stripped floorboards, really good size, very much one of the biggest bedrooms and definitely worthy of potential for being the master, but we have other options. So then we have bedroom 3, I would say, or even bedroom 4 actually on size. Again, another double bedroom. It's hard to tell, I know, when it's empty, but I can safely say this is definitely double room size. Again, we have a little sink in the corner. We've got a plate glass to the front as well, because we are overlooking towards the front there. It is actually a pretty view, but obviously it's just nice to have that for extra privacy. So another really good sized double bedroom here. And then the third one on this level is just round to this side, and you can see it much easier in here. This is not dissimilar to the next door room that we've just done, but as you can see, we've got more than enough room in here for a double bed, bedside tables, and of course a wardrobe as well. All the windows are double glazed, so despite being in the heart of Melksham, it is very quiet and pretty good for not picking up on traffic noise, which is amazing. But let's just take you upstairs to show you what we have up here. Now, a little bit narrow as we get to the top of the stairs, but a nice size stairwell, not too steep. We've got a lovely big area that's under the eaves here, which you could box out and turn into some sort of storage. Little cubby hole there. Heated towel rail, so now this becomes a bit more intriguing. And lots of space, but let's just take you through this little door here to show you that in here we have a little shower room. So you have the basin, and you have a shower cubicle over to the side there. So why would we have this up here, and is this big enough for a bedroom? Well, yes it is. So I have called it a dressing room on the plan, because as we come through here, and this is a little low door, so even I'm having to stoop just to open up into this absolutely fabulous room here. Now, potentially this is your master suite, isn't it? Because essentially you've got a dressing room and a little ensuite right next door. And this would be absolutely perfect. So you've got loads of room in here for a double bed, really nice big window into the roof as we are there. And then we've got lots of little eave storage through those two cupboards there. They go all the way along to the left as well. Now you'd have to be a little bit more creative, but you've got more than enough room. You can just about see the footprint of a double bed that are marked in the carpet here. But you have got lots of options as to how you would set this room up and where you could put wardrobes as well. But you wouldn't necessarily need them because your wardrobes would all be through here, back through the little teeny door, it's not that tiny, and into the dressing room area here. So a fantastic inside, much, much bigger than you would expect. So let's take you outside now and show you a little bit more. As I come out the side door, just between the kitchen breakfast room and that lovely big second reception, the first thing you'll notice is that we've got a little side gate. Now we do have a shared access, which just takes you round the corner, back through and back to the front, and say hello to next door's dog on the way, he's really lovely. Then we've got this fantastic area of gardens. So we've got this nice big raised bed along the side here. You could potentially have this as a really good vegetable bed actually, or fill it full of flowers. Nice little pagoda going through and then opening up into the rest of the garden. Now of course you've also got the access from the bifold doors from the kitchen, so this space can all feel like it's much more one with the actual property on a lovely warm day. Now we've got lots of nice areas here, so a big patio, nice and in character with the rest of the building in a nice older style. We've got all the raised beds and little sections for planting all the way along the side there. And then as I pan around, you can see that we've got lovely sized garden. We're not overlooked pretty much at all. It's really private and very surprising. So a really pretty garden, plenty big enough to enjoy the sun in here, real sun trap, lots of room for barbecue. You've got a little bit of raised deck there as well. And then also got this extra little stone built sort of shed area, storage area as well. This is kind of cute really. This is a perfect garden store as it is. There is possibilities if you wanted to combine the two halves of this together, so that half and this half, you could possibly make a little outside office out here. It has got electric out here, but this is just currently beautifully used as a perfect garden store with little shelves in there already. And then this half, you must be wondering why on earth we've got another little section here, but currently is, and was, dating back a long time, the outside toilet. So not currently in use, but could probably be plumbed in again if you really wanted to. But personally, if you were allowed, I would say, if you had the mind to do it, I'd knock the two through and make that into one lovely big kind of low height ceiling though, but a really nice little office space or a little kind of like garden room, a little den really. So just a really nice addition. And then at the back you can see here that we've got the door through rather into what is a double garage, which is accessed from the car park on the other side. So you have in here an opportunity to park two cars if you wanted to, but you can also, I know there's no on-street parking at King Street, but the Kingsbury car park's just around the corner, and that is very cheap to have a permit to use that every year, and you can literally park right outside your garage doors. So now you've seen inside the house and the garden, and just to give you that last view of that double garage at the back there, which you can access from the car park side, I just want to finish off by saying how central we are and how fantastic this house is for the location. We are literally within walking distance of an Aldi or a Waitrose, whichever you would choose. You've got everything in between as well. We've also got tons of cafes, eateries, fantastic restaurants and pubs in this locality, as well as the local community centre with its gym and swimming pool, which has all recently been built and looks absolutely fantastic. So if you're in the market for a fantastic family home in a superb area and location in Melksham, then please do get in touch and we'll get you a viewing in here as soon as we can. Just a little side note for you at the end of the video to say that you may do a drive-by in the near future and see that there is scaffolding up. Now, one real big bonus with this property is that it is going to have a newly fitted and refurbished roof. So a massive bonus when you're buying an older property to know that that will have been ticked off. So please don't let any scaffolding put you off. Please do get in touch and we'll show you the benefits of this property.